Good morning, candidates. This is regarding SEBI Grade A, personal interview guidance. As you know, I'm now in Canada. My email ID is given here. My GPay or PhonePe number is also given 90030375557. My WhatsApp number is also given here 80721777482. For mock interview, please remit rupees 200 to GPay or PhonePe 90030375557 and 80721777482 in your WhatsApp and send a message attaching your CV or resume. SEBI interview has a weightage of 15% of the total marks. The final merit list will be declared on the official website based on SEBI Phase 2 exam and the interview combined marks. SEBI Grade A interview preparation. In the interview process, the board judges qualities like mindset, attitude, and confidence level of the candidates. Interviewers also assess the clarity of mind and general knowledge of the applicants. There are a few things that a candidate should follow while preparing for SEBI interview in his or her preparation days as well as on the day of the interview. Keep yourself updated on the current situation of SEBI, the changes in SEBI function, SEBI system, contemporary issues of SEBI, etc. Current affairs that are business related, finance related, banking related are also important for the SEBI interview preparation. You can also add war related, Russian war related. Give mock interviews to get habituated with the atmospheres and the pressure of the interview. This will make you feel comfortable in the real interview. In the original interview, it can be altered as in the real interview. Yeah, start learning about body language and facial expressions. This can save you from making a bad impression. Important question. In the SEBI Grade A interview, expect a majority of questions that test your area of specialization you are appearing for. In case you are appearing for legal, that one. General means general areas. These areas can be broadly divided as follows. Personal questions. To start with, apart from personal questions about your hobbies, strengths, weakness, career goals, and achievements, and so on, you need to be thoroughly prepared with all the details given by you in your resume. Sometimes the interviewer might ask you to tell something that is not mentioned in your resume. In such cases, what they are primarily checking is your articulation and discriminating abilities. Profile-based questions. Based on your graduation discipline, you can expect basic level questions on the same. In case you have prior work experience, then expect questions like reasons for leaving your previous job and why do you want to shift to SEBI. So what is needed here is a logical answer, convincing enough to justify your shift. Knowledge-based questions. In the SEBI grade interview, expect a majority of questions that test your area of specialization you are appearing for. Academic knowledge. This area is especially important if you are a fresher. You should expect questions on the core subjects of your specialization. For instance, a commerce graduate should be prepared with questions on accounts, business studies, organizational research, etc. Banking and finance. Questions on banking and finance test your basic knowledge and key concepts, historical evolution of financial markets, and the working of the important institutions like SEBI, RBI, NABARD, IRDAI, IRDAI, then PFRDAI, then EPFO, etc. Then current affairs, the interview panel expects you to have a fair knowledge of recent developments in fields affecting the capital market in India and across the world. You can also refer www.yesbank.in current affairs. If you go there every day, I am posting current affairs snippets, so you can verify from that also. Apart from you are having affairs cloud or bankers adda or whatever is your choice. Interview preparation is the key to your interview selection. A rehearsal is important for ensuring high marks in personal interview. Last year also, a good number of candidates took mock interview and good number of candidates were also selected. And if some of you need, say, interview guidance, you can pay the money and also get in touch with me. As you know, the interviews will be conducted in the evenings. Unless there is necessity, more people coming in, it will be conducted only in the evenings, probably from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Thank you so much. And in the meantime, I think I can also tell you about some of the questions, type of questions. This I have given you in the link. I have given you in the link. It can go like this. Introduce yourself. Tell us your educational qualification. If you are working, why you want to leave your current job? Why banking sector? Why instead of banking, you can make it like this. Why Sebi, and how you are the right person for it. Then what is your father's jobs? What are NPAs? How can you use technical knowledge in correcting the balance sheet? How can NPA be reduced? For unemployed people, which plans are adopted by government? Tell us about, they are asking questions. For unemployed people, which plans are adopted by government? Similarly, you can extend, say, for farmers, for old people, for women, like that. What was the headline in today's newspaper? What are the functions of SEBI? How does SEBI affect the economy of the country? How these qualifications are helpful to you in discharging duties as officer grade A? Why do you want to join SEBI? What is the role of SEBI grade A officer? Why should we hire you? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What is the difference between confidence and overconfidence? Difference between hard work and smart work? Are you willing to relocate or travel? Can you work under pressure? What motivates you for this job? What are outside interests? How do you feel about working nights and weekends? What was the toughest decision you ever had to make? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? 27, according to your definition of success, how successful have you been so far? Why do you want a job in a government institution when you can get better salary in private jobs? What is the difference between fiscal policy and monetary policy? What is the number of districts in your nearby states or in your state? Who is the governor, chief minister, and other ministers of your state, like education, tourism, finance, etc.? Who are the latest Nobel Prize winners? Who are the recent Padma Award winners? Padma. Who are the current Miss India, Miss World, Miss Universe? How is future growth of SEBI in India and any hurdles to it? Comment on budget of 2022-23. I have not altered in the material given to you, and current budget only, no 5-year plan. Then they can also ask you about Niti Aayog. Then what do you understand by securities market? What do you know about Chief of Planning Commission, Chief Election Commissioner? Name the CMs and governors of all states. What is the role of Sebi in economy? If you get a better job in public sector, will you leave us? What are the roles of RBI and IRDA? What are the different types of securities market? Tell something about debt market. What do you know about equity market? Question number 45. What is the derivatives market? 46. What do you mean by derivatives? Give an example. What are the advantages of derivatives? What are the characteristics of government securities market? What is beta of an asset? What do you understand by stock market indices? Name the major stock market indices. What is stock exchange? How many are there in India? What are the number of shares on NSE and BSE? What is the influence between Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange? What are the different types of equity market? What do you understand by money market? Give an example. On what basis securities should be selected? What are the important macroeconomic indicators that influence stock market? What is efficient market hypothesis? What are the main phases of portfolio management? Explain fundamental analysis. What is technical analysis? What are the types of risk? What then differentiate between systematic and unsystematic risks? What are the basic principles of Dow's theory? What is inflation? Is it good or bad? How can inflation be controlled? What are significant factors to company analysis? What are the securities? What are the techniques used to gain more profit in share markets? What are the limitations that should be known before trading? What are the different risk management techniques used in trading? How to handle stop loss while trading in stock markets? It should be stop loss. What are the strategies used to implement stop loss? I don't know what is stop loss. So we have to check it up. Then what are the security features that are being provided to a person in the stock market? What are the different types of trading that exist? What kind of object analysis is used to compare trading activities? What kind of object analysis is used to compare trading activities? Then is there any possibility of any outside force to manipulate the market? What are the different types of markets that can coexist? What is the difference between stock market and new issue market? What are the things that have to be kept in mind while entering the stock exchange? Why does stock exchange give negative returns? What are the rules and regulations of stock market? How to define investors' position in the market? What are the different types of tools provided to the investors to keep track of activities going on in the stock market? What is the difference between bull and bear market? What is the function of blue chip stock? What is the term given to people who trade in derivatives? What are the rights and obligations of buyer and seller for the call and put options? What is mutual fund? State types of mutual fund schemes. Mention the top 5 mutual funds doing well as on date. Then mention CAPM. What are the assumptions of which CAPM is based? What are the essential elements of CAPM? What is the difference between primary and secondary market? What do you understand by capital market line? How does a market crash? What are the after effects? How does the default risk premium being calculated? So these are some of the questions I thought I can share them with you. So these questions will be certainly useful. And as I told you, in case some of you want to take a mock interview, you can follow the say suggestions given by me, say by paying 200 rupees to say GPay or PhonePay 90030375557. Send WhatsApp message to me. I will conduct the interview for you. First interview 200, thereafter you can pay 100 rupees per interview. Depends on number of people coming for interviews. Best wishes. Thank you.